All right, good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone today? It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back. It is No Man's Sky Tuesday. We're going to be on for about 3 hours today. We're going to continue what we were doing yesterday, and that is hunting for the ugliest Sentinel ships we can find. The logic, of course, being is that if we look for ugly ships, then we'll find a good-looking ship. That's the reverse psychology here. Let me check my audio. Make sure we got some good audio. Okay, audio sounds good. Okay, so Cody Hernandez, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Michael Knight, as always, good to see you, brother. How are you, man? Thanks for stopping by today, bro. Good to see you. Looks like we're going to have a small crowd. That is perfectly fine. I think it's just going to be us, and the Odd Fam just kind of chilling out today. So if you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, for anybody out there who's new, please take a second, read the channel rules in the description section down below. Since this is a No Man's Sky, a live stream, I'm going to keep it at that. If this were GTA, you'd get the full Monty. So, because this is not GTA, we're all good. Okay. Hey, Marco the Low, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's hop in, shall we? Let's bring up OBS. OBS is looking good. As much as I like that song, we need to put that in the background. That's what she said. Okay, put that back. Transition. Okay, we are ready. Let's do it. Okay, so when we last left off, we just found a Sentinel ship. We just found a Sentinel ship, but this thing is so ugly, it's oogly. It is so ugly, it's oogly. I was very disappointed in this one, but you know what? Check it out. Let's check it out. So what we're going to do, because we need a faster way to farm Sentinel ships, or to find them at least, rather than finding abandoned autophage camps, what I'm going to do is have a fight with a Sentinel fleet and take out their carrier to get a single carrier AI fragment. And from there, it'll make it a lot easier to farm Sentinel ships. William Dupree, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Welcome back. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by today, brother. Okay. Let's fix that. Okay. So when we last left off, Morris, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This was the disaster of a Sentinel ship that we found when we finished yesterday's live stream. This ship was so freaking close right here. So close. This ship is ridiculously ugly. This Sentinel ship is horrendous. It is a light Sentinel fighter with a ventral stabilizer and ugly vented skirt wings. This ship is ugly. It is so ugly it's oogly. Anyways, if you guys like this ugly ship, we're in the Eisentam Galaxy. Glyphs for this starship are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This ship would have been perfect if it were just the cockpit itself. Just the key fob. This ship would have been perfect because it's a light Sentinel fighter. Yeah, William, ready for more fugly ship hunting? Yes, sir. Let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to claim this ship and just scrap it, because why not? It's a crappy C-class anyway. So I say we take this thing up to the space station and scrap it. What we are going to do, because this we don't need anything else here on this planet, we're going to clear the base. So that's what we're going to do. Let's claim this ship and clear the base. I don't care what the supercharged slots are on this thing. This ship is so ugly it's oogly.
Technology repaired.
Yeah, this is ugly. That's an ugly ship. It's a key fob with skis and it's wearing a skirt. Can't get much uglier than that. Compare. Claim. Okay. We're going to take this thing up to the space station and scrap it. So, something else we're going to do today. Let's head back to the base. We're going to clear that base. And like I said, if it didn't have the ugly skirt wings, you know what? It almost works. But this ship is so ugly, it's oogly. Yeah, William, you know what I'm talking about. It's so ugly, it's freaking oogly. So, what we're going to do is clear the base, because we don't need to be on this planet. We'll go to the space station, scrap this ship, and we're going to start a fight with a Sentinel fleet. Alright. Now, what I don't know, I think this is a 2-star system. I'm not entirely sure. But what we are going to do is clear the base and get the French toast out of here. There's no reason to even hang around here. Again, this ship, it would almost work if it didn't have skirt wings on it. Skirt wings and a pelvis. Alright. Let's clear the base. Let's get the stuff. We will probably take that multi-tool rifle just because. We can scrap it for parts. We got some arms. Nice. Buckle up. Let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. What? You got an S-class squid? Congrats, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. Nice. Everybody, buckle up. Let's go. As a fellow content creator, he does awesome work. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, and show him some love. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today. Nice. We got an expansion slot for the multi-tool. Some tainted freaking metal. And some residual goop. That is disgusting. Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, we need to get rid of this. Freighter is out of range. Yeah, nice. We got a multi-tool expansion slot. Yes, sir. That's Herox. That's gold. You know what? Let's start processing this crap. Because why not? Here we go. Gold, mango. Here we go.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
And even more gold. Yes, buckle up. Let's go. Please. I absolutely want to see that ship. Please tell me you have a base there. William, we're going to check out the slots once we... Oh, you're talking about the the squid? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. Hopefully it's got good supercharged slots on it. So William says he's got a red squid with 4 square. Bro, you are lucky. Red squids are kind of rare, man. They're kind of rare. Alright, here we go. Got some platinum.
Radiation protection falling.
Tritium hypercluster. Okay. Alright. And there's a freaking storm. How many multi-tools do I have on this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We got 5 multi-tools. Let's grab this one because why not? I think it was a B class. Oh, no, it was a crap C class. Okay, we'll grab it and scrap it. Compare. And, yep, we'll take that one for free. Okay, let's get out of here. How many... oh, we got 10, 8. Okay, we got plenty of those. There we go. I'll take your radiant shard, sir. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. All right. What? Hold on. Who's pissed? Bro, if you come over here, you giant mushroom hopping thing, get wrecked. Shut up. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Don't come at me, bro. Don't even think about it. Yeah, William, the squids are the rarest exotics. We should probably get back to hunting ultra-rare ships, too. So, Buckle Up a Skill says it's a 2+1 if I recall, but had to grab it since it was the first squid I've ever seen. That's a good one, man. You got a good one. And William is correct. Squids are ultra-rare. And again, Deborah, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. Yeah, Deborah, we're having mushroom stew tonight. Yes. Bro got pissed off for no reason. I guess I must have shot the mining beam in his way. Okay, let's go to the space station, scrap this ship. And like I said, this ship almost made it, man. The skirt wings and the pelvis killed it. Just completely ruined it. Where's the space station? If we can find it. There we go. So close. That's what she said. We need to go also to the space anomaly and scrap the multi-tool from there. We need to... I think we're going to pick a fight with the Sentinels. We're going to pick a fight with the Sentinels. We want to get a carrier AI fragment. We only need one. But we definitely can't win a fight in this thing. It's a shame, too, man. This ship was almost there. If it were just the key fob, and some bat wings, this ship would have been perfect. This would have been an awesome ship to grab right here. Unfortunately, it ain't. It's got a skirt. Let's see. So what can we dismantle? Yep, we'll take that. So William says picked up 3 living ships today, 4 square, T4, 2+1 and 1. Nice. Yeah, I need to get on my living ship hunt. Out of all the years I've been playing this game, I still don't have a living ship. That's embarrassing. So Deborah says maybe it's a kilt. It does look like a kilt, doesn't it? It does. It does. It does look like a kilt. Hey, I don't judge. It could be a skirt. I don't judge. Okay, we got to sell the stupid Mordite. Get that out of here. Where's that stupid offal sack? There it is. Get rid of this.
Units received.
Okay, and we're good. All right, let's sell the ship. There's a crab claw explorer right there. We'll scrap this thing for parts, and we will move on. Okay, begin. Yeah, we get 24 mil for this. Yes, please. Yes, please. That is a robotic neck hauler. Nice. Let's talk to the Viking with the really pointy points. Grah, interloper is acceptable. Whatever, buddy. Trade. Sell. And we want to sell... Go, Starship AI Val. Sell that.
Units received.
Here we go. Spool of nano cables.
Units received.
I ought to sell him the tainted metal. We don't really need that, but I guess I'll hold on to it. Okay, was that it? Ship. 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 And we'll hold on to the copper. Ship. Ship. Okay. That'd be everything. Okay, let's swap ships. And let's see here. What we're going to do now is go pick a fight with some Sentinels. Okay, where's my daily driver? The Iron Vulture. I have some really weird ships in this collection. There we go. There we go. Got some really weird ships going on here. Okay, let's call up the Space Anomaly. That's next. And what we're going to do is decommission that multi-tool so we can get the parts off of it. Yeah, this star system is a whole lot of nope. So how are you guys today? How is everyone? Welcome back. It's Happy Tuesday. Pardon me for just a sec. Let's get the right multi-tool out here. Okay, and that should be the C-class. Yes, it is. Okay. That works. Let's decommission the multi-tool, and we will proceed. Just out of curiosity, what are the weekend Nexus missions? Or, excuse me, the Nexus missions. 400 Quicksilver, Defense Chit. Construct an underwater outpost. Nope. We ain't got time for that. That's a whole lot of nope. We ain't got time for that. What's up, boyos? Okay, decommission. Okay, claim scrap. Okay, done. And we got a Sentinel weapon shard, which we can sell. Hey, Bunny, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Happy Tuesday. Okay, here we go. Just out of curiosity. Oh, this is my dedicated mining beam. This is the one I use for mining. Okay. Why do I have so many of these freaking weird multi-tools in here? Hold on a sec. Yeah, that was the... This is the one I found during the expedition. That's the... that's an expedition item as well. Defiance of Fire. What the crap is this? Oh, S-Class. Never mind. S-Class 3+1. 158,000 damage. Never mind. I take it back. Definitely not getting rid of that one. At least I think that was an S-Class. Yep, it most certainly is. Don't ask me where I found that multi-tool. I don't remember. I think I've done a video on it, but I honestly don't remember. Yeah, 158,000 damage neutron cannon. That was before Hello Games nerfed the ability to duplicate, to refine or duplicate upgrades. Okay, next order of business, restore points. Edwin Waga, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? Okay, next order of business is to pick a fight with the Sentinels. What we're looking for is a carrier AI fragment. Yeah, William, yes, there is a new way. There is a new way. We're keeping it secret. We're keeping it a secret. I'm not going to do a video on it. We're keeping it secret. Yeah, I saw a Hero to Use video. Excellent piece. I'm not going to make a video on it. I don't want Hello Games patching it. I'm not saying that Hello Games watches my content, but the more of us content creators put that information out there, the more likely it is that that refiner dupe method, excuse me, will get patched. We're not going to do that. Okay, weapons. Okay, here we go. I hate to do this. Oh, that's the space anomaly. Where's the station? There it is. We got to shoot at the space station. That ain't the space station. There's the space station. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get some distance. Let's go this way. All right, here we go. Party time. Yeah, Sentinels are going to get major butthurt, but it's okay. Oh, hold it. Boom. Give me your stuff. I'll take that battery.
Technology recharge.
Man, these guys are pissed. But then again, if I shot the space station, I'd be pissed too. Oh, I didn't get his stuff. Yeah, Sentinels are major pissed right now. Ooh, we got some nanites. Yeah, you know what? I just realized this. They sent a bunch of haulers after us. Yeah, those are Sentinel haulers. They sent a bunch of haulers.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, Deborah, Sentinels are always pissed off at something, right? Yeah, William, this is a fully upgraded Infraknife, but this is a 3+1. I think this is a 3+1 supercharged slot configuration on this ship. I think it's 3+1.
Detected.
All right, here we go, people. Time for the big chungus, whatever they want to call it. So after we take out these three, we should get the actual carrier. As long as we don't shoot the space station again, we should be fine. Hey, buckle up. Let's go. Thank you so much for those glyphs. Yeah, I totally forgot that I have a phase beam. The phase beam will recharge your shields. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, we'll get caught up on chat in just a sec. Nice. Oh, so what, it's in Euclid? Very nice. Okay. I think we got one more. Where's he at? There he is. Yeah, these Sentinels are flying the crap out of those haulers, man. Alright, that's it. Next. Okay. Big boy should be on his way out here. There it is. Hello, boyos. Yeah, we'll take care of that carrier in just a second. Boom! Give me his stuff. Alright, here we go. Oh, we didn't get his stuff. Dang it. Yeah, you don't have to do all this. We're just making it a little more fun. So. All right, here we go. Outlaw standing increased. Oh, the Viking are pissed. So now we have to fix our Viking standing. All right, there we go. It's done.
Hostile ships defeated.
Boom! Give me that carrier AI fragment. Thank you. So Deborah says, Oddman's always looking for ways to get even with those, yeah, obstinate sentinels who keep messing with me. Okay, we got it. That's what we needed to do. We needed a carrier AI fragment. We are so good to go. Okay, we're pretty much done in this star system. So what I'm going to do, you know what? Journey milestone accomplished. So what did we accomplish? Destroyed 70 ships. Okay. Oh, we got to clear that base. That's one thing I forgot to do. Let's remove that base. Now that that's done, yeah, that was actually kind of fun, especially with a fully upgraded ship. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, this is a 2 + 1 and 1, I think. Yeah, this ship is a 2 + 1 and 1. Okay, yeah, we just need to clear this base and we'll be good to go. Let's see. We want to delete. Because this planet, the Sentinel ship on this planet was so close. It was so close. If it were just a key fob, or maybe a light Sentinel ship with bat wings, it would have been perfect. It would have been absolutely perfect. I am curious, what do they have for parts here, for staff parts? Just out of curiosity. They got the core, lance, the beam. They got the reclaimed head. Okay. Okay, nice. They got some parts. Yeah, William, exactly. Not bad for a 2 + 1 and 1, huh? As a matter of fact, I think... Yeah, these are all S-Class upgrades. They're not even X-Class. They're all S-Class upgrades. Yeah, 3 S-Class upgrades with a blueprint. And, yeah, we're hitting 54,000 DPS on this one, which is pretty freaking good. You can get it higher with the right upgrades, but, you know, we ain't got time for that.
Radiation protection falling.
So we have... Yeah, we got an economy scanner and a conflict scanner. Okay. I just don't have that stuff on my freighter. Okay, what we need to do now, let's make a new restore point. Okay. Are we set to... Hold on. Let's make sure we're set to custom here, and we are. Okay. So, what we're about to do now, you guys see nothing. We have to refine it, excuse me. Yeah, we got to take care of mass produce the carrier AI fragment. That stupid cough is back. I swear, my allergies have been so bad. Allergies have been so bad this year. Especially whenever I play No Man's Sky, my allergies just kick in, you know. I got to take some antihistamine before we start next time. we need antihistamine. Okay, let's make sure we have the fragment, carrier AI fragment that I fought so hard for. That's in the ship, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, you guys see nothing. Okay, so next order of business. First person. Refiner. Here we go. Okay, here we go. And like I said, you guys see nothing. You see nothing. Hey, Dragonheart, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, here we go. Casey Bellis, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just doing a little bit of No Man's Sky today. Okay, here we go. And rinse and repeat. And rinse and repeat. And that's because these things are very hard to come by. That's what she said. King of GTA Plus, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just doing some No Man's Sky today. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys see absolutely nothing. Okay, so how many do we have? I guess that's plenty to start with. Okay, looks like we're good. Get rid of the refiners. Perfect. Okay, never leave home without them. Okay, looks like we're all good. I am not using the boltcaster, am I? Yeah, we got 2 Sentinel weapon shards. I can sell those for nanites, or I can install those in another multi-tool. Yeah, exactly. We're getting rid of the evidence. What evidence? There's no evidence here. There is no evidence. Evidence? There is no evidence. Okay, next order of business. Let's head back to the freighter. We're actually done on this planet. Yeah, Deborah, that cough, highly contagious. Highly contagious. Make sure you hand sanitize. Make sure you hand sanitize. Cellcraft, hello sir, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Welcome back. Yes, we got that allergy going every time I play No Man's Sky. You know, you get that allergy that causes things to just duplicate. So we got that allergy again, man. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. And everybody, Cellcraft is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, and show him some love. You know how we do it here. Always show some love to the Odd Fam. Okay, let's call up the freighter. Freighter, I never met her. But actually, what system are we in? What kind of a system is this? So this is a 1-star or 2-star? It's a 1-star system. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're not going to stick around. And again, we're hunting for the ugliest ships we can find anyway, so, you know. Yeah, we're hunting for the ugliest ships we can find. So, Serious Joker, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Hey, Happy New Year to you, man. I'm not sure if I saw you before the New Year, but Happy New Year's, man. Good to see you. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, the reason I pulled you over, sir, was for all the refiners in the back seat. What do you plan on using those for? and Buckle Up Let's Go. You know what the proper answer is? Excuse me, officer, I don't answer any questions. That's the right answer. I don't answer any questions. Okay, let's see. Let's go visit the store. We got to sell some stuff. Yeah, let's go. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got to sell useful. What's useful springs? Excuse me. Sell those.
Units received.
You know what? We're going to sell the tainted metal if we. Well, I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it. I'll put it in storage or something. We don't really need it. Okay, handful of cogs. Sell that.
Units received.
Okay, where is my storage container? This is a completely different freighter, and I have no idea where I am. Okay, what do we have here? We got a bunch of staff parts. S-Class. Mordine. Okay, what's in the other one? Hey, Cellcraft, no problem, brother. Deborah says, for refining, of course. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, let's drop this off. These we can sell. Do I have a multi-tool that has an upgraded bolt caster? Let's find out. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping before we continue. That's mining. This one is what? Scatter Blaster. Okay. This one is Scatter Blaster. Yeah. 4 connected supercharged slots in a Z shape. Yeah, this one is Scatter Blaster. S-Class. Don't ask me where I found them. I think I have videos for these multi-tools. I got to check. I'm pretty sure I got videos. GTA 5, thanks for joining us. GTA 5 says, there's a new bug with the MC cell mission planes responding backwards for you. Yep, that's a bug. That is definitely a bug. Okay, we've seen that one. That's the neutron cannon. This is the staff that we have now. You know what? Let's plug the bolt caster stuff in here because why not? I could just sell it, but you know what? I don't really care. Here, let's just stick it in there because it's not like I'm getting rid of this multi-tool anytime soon anyway. +2. This one sucks. That one's actually pretty good. You only get 3 stats from Sentinel. Sentinel. What is it? Boltcaster upgrades. They only have 3 stats. This one is actually pretty good. That one's not bad. So okay. And let's see. These we're going to sell. All right. So we are ready. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, William, exactly. That one is a pretty decent one. Next. Okay, so folks, we are really close to the galactic core here in Eisentam, so we're going to head in that direction. Oh, look at that, an Atlas station. Hold on. Hyperdrive has no fuel. The Emperor has no pants. The Emperor has no pants. Hold on a second. I thought I had warp hypercores. I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on. Yep, there we go.
Technology recharge.
Let's try that again. Hyperdrive has no fuel. The Emperor has no clothes. Okay, here we go. Keep going. Okay. Viking Dissonant. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, let's go to this. That looks like a purple system. Yep, that's a purple system. I think that's either purple or blue star. No, that's a blue star system. Okay, that's a blue star system. Let's go to it. Hey, Pennywise, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. We're just doing some No Man's Sky today. We're having a nice, chill, relaxed day before the insanity that is Grand Theft Auto 5 online tomorrow. so that's what we're doing today. We're on the hunt, for anyone who's joining us, we're on the hunt for the ugliest Sentinel ships we can find. So far, we found a really ugly one. It's a really ugly one. Not even worth a hunt, but somebody out there might like it. So if you're interested, just scroll back about 30 minutes. You'll see it. It's an ugly ship. That's all I got to say. Let's scan it. Before we do, hold on. How many multi-tools do I have in here? Let's drop some of these off. That's Scatter Blaster. This is mining. You know, we'll drop this one off. Okay, there we go. Okay, what do we got? Freezing. Salvageable scrap. That's a start. Columned. Irradiated. Okay. Let's mark it. And caustic. Aggressive sentinels. Incandescent. Okay. Yeah, William, somebody out there is going to like that style of Sentinel ship. Like I mentioned, if it didn't have the skirt wings, and you know what, even the skirt wings could kind of work on it if it didn't have the pelvis. If it didn't have the pelvis, I think it would have been okay. But the pelvis did ruin it. All right, let's go. First order of business, let's go to the space station and check out the multi-tool. William Koza, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Deborah says, whoever created that style must have liked it. Yeah, exactly. Well, considering it's all procedurally generated anyway, I'm sure somebody did. All right, let's go to the station. Check out the multi-tool, then we will head planet side. Now, what star system, what type of system are we in here? Another one-star dissonant? It's fine. It's fine. We're looking for ugly ships. It's perfectly fine. Now watch there be a good-looking ship in this system. So Mojave Courier Service, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. So, Mojave Courier Services, thanks for the subscription, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. You have a couple of hours. You're saying you're planning to go for the expedition. Any tips? You have a couple of hours left before the expedition ends. So my recommendation, my highly recommendation is to check out Zane's World. Check out Zane's World's channel. He's got a really good, done in like 2 hours tutorial on how to complete the expedition. Now, I do recommend that once you begin the expedition, money is going to be your key factor. You need to get some early game units because you'll be buying the vast majority of basic materials that you need. Also, remember that when you find your starship, there's always a cave near your starship. Take that opportunity to farm up a lot of cobalt and some other early game resources near your ship, and especially in the caves. One more thing is that since this isn't, you'll be running an abandoned run with the expedition because it's abandoned. You'll get free items at the space station. The Corvette parts that you find on planets are worth a lot of money. Farm up a few of those Corvette parts. You're looking for basically planets with salvageable scrap. Farm up the salvageable scrap for Corvette parts. Sell the early game Corvette parts for money. Use that money to buy all of your other basic materials like ferrite dust. Carbon you can't buy. Oxygen, I think you can buy oxygen because it's abandoned. I'm not sure, but if you can find copper, get it. If you can find carbon at space stations, get it. Buy your ferrite dust. The hydrogen, buy all of the basic materials that you can find. And that'll save you some time because you've only got like a couple of hours before the expedition ends. But I do recommend going to Zane's World's channel and checking out his tutorial because he got a full-blown tutorial on how to finish it in just a couple of hours. All right, what do we got? Yeah, Deborah, you can't buy oxygen. I seem to recall that... That's right, even in the abandoned mode, you can't buy oxygen. So on the first planet, the very first planet that you're on, there are plenty of hazardous flora. Kill all the hazardous flora to get as much oxygen as you can get your hands on. That's another tool, another tip. Oxygen is going to be immensely important. So this is an A class. Buckle up, let's go, thank you. Yes, first planet, get your quartzite for chromatic metal. Chromatic metal is very important, very important. And quartzite gives you a 2 to 4, basically it's a 1 to 2 conversion for chromatic metal, so mine up a whole bunch of quartzite and convert it to chromatic metal. You'll get your backpack refiner as soon as you complete the first milestone for the expedition. Boo! Okay, nothing to see here. We're out of here. Let's go. Although I am curious, what kind of upgrades do we have for the multi-tool, just in case anybody is looking? Multi-tool guy. This guy right here. Here we go. Just out of curiosity. I do want to sell. We'll sell these. We don't need those. Grah! Phase beam. Oh, excuse me. Plasma. I can't read. Plasma launcher, bolt caster, geology cannon, scanner module. How many? What do I have for scanner modules on this thing? 2S, 1A. A pretty decent X class. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, never mind. Let's go. Let's go. Coach Sims, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Happy New Year to you, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. How are you today? Okay, restore points. All right, let's go straight to the ship. This is a 1-star system, so we're probably not going to find an S-class multi-tool here anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, look at that planet. It's got red water. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. So Pennywise says, how was your day? It's pretty good, pretty good. Woke up this morning. The first thing I like to do before cutting content is, hit the gym, exercise. Then I'll come home and begin either cutting videos or putting on a live stream. As many of you know, I am a full-time content creator. This is what I do. So as a YouTube partner, this is what I do. So it's very important for me to get out, do what I got to do, and come home and start cutting those videos. Hey, Coach Sims, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. And thanks for being part of the community, brother. Hey, Mojave Courier Service, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. And thank you so much for stopping by. Again, if there's something that I don't know, because I'm still learning many things about No Man's Sky, I have a community out here that is well-versed in this game. They're well-versed in it. So Deborah says, mostly just go start the mission and keep going. No time to dawdle, along. No time to dawdle along the way, right. Yeah, exactly, Deborah, exactly. All right, what do we got? What the crap? This thing's like a mirror image of what I'm flying around in now. Hold on a second. I got to see this. I got to see this one. I think we just found I think we just found our doppelganger. Hold on a second. I think we just found a doppelganger. What do we got here? It's the same ship I got. Are you serious? It's almost the same ship I'm flying around in. That's funny. Hold on a second. Hold on. What do we got here? So, this is my ship. Hold on. So, Mojave Courier Service says, planning to build Lucky 38 Tower Corvette someday. Nice. You can definitely do that here. So, here's my ship. This is a medium Sentinel fighter with a combination of double-bladed and heavy wings and wingtip thrusters. Plus, it's got dorsal and ventral TIE Fighter-style stabilizers. Here's the ship we just found. It's almost the same ship. So Pennywise says, Friday I had to go get a teeth pulled. Ow. Bro, I freaking hate the dentist. I hate the dentist, man. I absolutely hate him. I hope you're feeling better, man. I can't stand the dentist. That's why I brush religiously. Dentists are not pulling my teeth. I can promise you that. I don't care how badly they want to do it. So anyways, let's get some lights on this one. Okay, so first order of business. It is orange. It's orange, okay? This is a medium Sentinel fighter. TIE Fighter style dorsal and ventral stabilizers, heavy wings, and wingtip thrusters. This is not bad. This is a pretty decent ship. Not bad for a one-star system. And 7 thrusters. It's just like the freaking ship I'm flying around in. It's the same ship. So if you guys like this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Eisentam Galaxy. So let's document this ship's location. This is not bad. This is a pretty decent fighter. That's not bad. So what do you guys think, chat? Sound off in chat. 1 for Hunt, 2 for Skip. 1 for Hunt, 2 for Skip. Skip, excuse me. This is not bad, though. It's not bad. This is... Oh, my God. It's an A-class. Oh, no, that's my ship. Hold on. Sorry. That's my ship. Of course my ship's an A-class. Hold on a minute. What's this one? Okay, it's a C-class. I about had a heart attack. It's a C-class. Ooh.
Radiation protection.
We got some metal fingers over there. Yeah, I was looking at my ship. Like I said, they look the same. They're the same freaking ship. It's the same ship. So, it's a C-class. So, do you guys sound off in chat? 1 for Hunt, 2 for Scrap.
Technology recharge.
So, buckle up, let's go, says Scrap. I just saw some metal fingers. We're going to get those. We're totally going to go grab those. William says Scrap. Or not Scrap, but ignore. Okay. We will document the location and move on. That's a good-looking ship, though. It's not bad. Let me get them metal fingers first. We got some metal fingers out here. Always get your metal fingers, people. Always get your metal fingers. There we go. Always get your metal fingers. Give me that. So Deborah says, I will say 1 just to be different. That's funny. Just to be different. Okay, so what we're going to do is document that ship's location. Get it cataloged, and we'll move on to the next system. It's surprisingly not an ugly ship. But I think for everybody else out there, it's the wrong color. Yeah, we're not leaving these metal fingers behind. Give me them metal fingers. So William says, maybe if it was Deb's favorite color, yellow, it would be a Hunt. Yep. Buckle up, let's go. Let's go says pretty on the outside, ugly on the inside. It's not that bad. But this is a 1-star system, so our chances of finding a higher tier ship. Yeah, Deborah just happened to look and saw 3 stars in an orange diamond and said, wait a minute, those are either curiosities, sac venom, or metal fingers. And sure enough, they're metal fingers. Give me all that. I'll take all the metal fingers. Okay, let's head back. We're going to document the location and head to the next system. Hey, Cellcraft. Cellcraft says, not a bare bones key fob, so I'll say skip. It's not a bare bones fill. It's not a... We almost found the key fob. We almost had a key fob, man. Almost had a key fob. What killed it, what literally killed it, was the pelvis. It was basically a key fob with a pelvis and a skirt. So, yeah, we decided to skip it. But yeah, this is a C-class. Okay, so this ship is located at minus 63.87 and minus 162.25. Again, glyphs for this star system are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the INAPPROPRIATE Galaxy. Hey, Pen Lapidari, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, we know how much Deborah just loves Sentinel ships, or yellow Sentinel ships. So if you guys want this ship, here it is. Okay, let's get this thing up to the station and scrap it. It's a C-class, so we're going to scrap this one. What do we have for junk? Just out of curiosity. We'll take the Pugnium. We'll put that on ship. So Penn says, still sick, but getting better. Nice, man. I wish you a speedy recovery. Okay, let's get this thing up to the ship and scrap it. Or, excuse me, station. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, nothing really special, so let's compare and claim it. Penn, yes, we are ship hunting tonight. We're finally back to some old school starship hunting. We're hunting for the ugliest Sentinel ships we can find, but surprisingly, this is a pretty decent looking Sentinel ship. It's not bad, but everyone else says we shouldn't hunt for it, so we're not going to hunt for it. Oh, let's see. How many of those brains do I have in here? 3? All right. Let's go. Yeah, that's a pretty decent looking Sentinel ship. I like this one. Yeah, Penn, we're not hunting for living ships today because they take too long. That's not something that I can do during a live stream. Today we're focused specifically on Sentinel ships. Living ships will be... I'll have to do that some other time when I've got more time for it. Only because it takes a long time to hatch that egg. How much Quicksilver do I have, by the way? Now, I can probably go buy an egg. Oh, what does this guy want? Ooh, active piracy? Oh, that was the weapon. Sorry. Oops. So, Mojave Courier Services says, I hope to find a no-wing, just a pilot compartment Sentinel ship in the future. I found a couple of those. Yeah, you're talking about just the key fobs. Yeah, we call them key fobs. I found a couple of those. You know, if we have time, we might swap over to a different save, and I might be able to show the locations of them. But yeah, we found a couple of key fobs. Yeah, just they're light Sentinel fighters with just the cockpit, no wings, no nothing. I found a couple of those. Okay, we're here. We needed to do what else? There was something else I needed to do on the station, but I can't remember. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and scrap this one. We're not going to bother looking at the... You know what? Let's do that. Let's check out the supercharged slots on this one, just because. Just because. We want to go difficulty. This is just so we can see the supercharged slots on this. Yeah, they're called fleas. Okay. Upgrade. So upgrade class. Watch this thing have like 4 connected supercharged slots. Yeah, exactly. Wingless cockroaches. Essentially, that's what they look like. But they're also some of the... I'm not going to say they're rare Sentinel ships, but they're really hard to find. They are pretty cool, though. So William says, Fleas has the chicken legs. The bugs have the tank feet. Right. I've got, believe it or not, I got a bug with a mohawk. I have a bug with a mohawk, believe it or not. Okay, S-Class. Oh, heck no, they're all spread out. Yeah, they're all spread out. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. But just out of curiosity, this could be a 2+1, so let's check it out. Nope. Supercharged slots are all spread out. So this is a whole lot of nope. Okay, let's restore. Let's revert this back to a C class, and then we're going to scrap it. Oh, hold on. Let's use the autosave. Excuse me. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, remember that your like on this live stream comes with a complimentary roll of toilet paper and a free car wash. So won't you hit that like button for me? Especially for the car wash. You might as well get some S-Class upgrades out of this one, so let's just do that. What is that? Is Streamlabs cheating? Hey, Streamlabs, cut it out, bro. I got my eyes on you, Streamlabs. Okay, salvage analysis. Excuse me, 27 mil. Yes, please. Okay. There we go. Let's swap out the radiant pillar. Yeah, here's... Somebody said, William mentioned something about a bug. Here it is. Yeah, it's a bug with an Elvis. Spider Log, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, so Spider Log says, hey, I'm still waiting for the roll of toilet paper and the car wash. Yes, you get a complimentary roll of toilet paper and a free car wash. So William said that, yeah, he was looking for the bug. Where there you go. It's a bug with a mohawk. I found this one, believe it or not. Hold on. I got this one during an expedition. This was an expedition find. I don't remember which expedition where I found it. Yeah, this is a light Sentinel fighter. Light Sentinel fighter, basically just a cockpit with a mohawk and a bug and feet. Exactly. It's got a pompadour too. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I found this one. This was an A class, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's an A class. Hold on. Yep. This was an A class out of the box. So this was an expedition find. Don't ask me where I found it. Cellcraft says he likes it. Cellcraft, I don't remember where I found this ship. I think I have it cataloged. I think I have this one cataloged. But I can't remember. So, Dark Master, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What's that? So, he says, you said it, haven't gotten my car wash and no toilet paper or sandpaper. Okay, let's swap out to our daily driver. Okay, let's go. Any ships flying? Nope. Let's go to... There's a guy right there. Let's talk to this guy. Well, let's talk to this guy. There we go. We're going to sell him some stuff. It's a heavy barrel nose. Nice, with E-wings. It's a pretty cool looking fighter. I know some people don't like the barrel nose fighters. These fighters remind me... I'm not sure if you guys remember the 1997-98 Wing Commander movie. There was a movie that came out in 97-98 that was based on the Wing Commander video game called Wing Commander. Their fighters looked exactly like this. Okay, so we want to make an offer to trade, sell, compressed indium scrap, Starship AI valves, spool and nano cables. Okay. And we got 3 S-Class upgrades. Nice. We'll put those in the ship for right now. Yep, okay, we're good. We're good. The freighter. Let's go back to the freighter. Let's drop some stuff off. So Penn says, I like the turbines. Yeah, that ship is based on the fighter ship from the Confederation. From the Wing Commander series. Not the Wing Commander series, but the Wing Commander movie. So that's what that ship reminds me of. So Deborah says, yeah, it was on Expedition. I remember you getting it. I think it was the original Corvette or Breach. I think it was Breach. I think it was the original Breach. It was one of those two. I honestly can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I have that ship cataloged. Okay, let's go. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, yes, I'm running one similar to that one right now. Hella maneuverable. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the heavy barrel noses are pretty decent. They're not bad. Some people don't like the design, but I think they look pretty cool. Okay, get rid of that. All right. Ooh, we got an X-Class pulse bitter. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. Where's storage? If we can find storage, there we go. At some point, I'm actually going to break open all this glass. Get rid of that. We don't need... We've only got 9 of those. We'll keep those. We have extras of that. 3 stacks? Yeah, we can refine this. Pugdium can go to ship. Let's drop that off. Yep, drop that off. And I think we're good. Okay. Gold and uranium should be in ship. Because why not? Okay, we are ready. William Dupree is absolutely correct. The spool of nano cables are very good for trading with the autophage, for using as part of the autophage storyline. Hey, Streamlabs, stop picking fights. So, Mojave Courier Services says, I got a black and white full Dragonfly Sentinel. Nice. A black and white one, huh? That's pretty nice. I think it's just this last Monday, but it's a B class. Now I'm saving nanites to upgrade it its class. Still want the flea, though, or a bug one. Gotcha. That's a pretty decent Dragonfly, though, man. That was a pretty decent ship. Don't worry about Streamlabs. Streamlabs is just major butthurt right now. Streamlabs it'll be okay, Streamlabs. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. You just need a hug. Hold on, before we go. Alright, we're ready. Never mind. We're ready. Let's go. We're out of here. Okay, next system. We're all done here. That was a pretty decent ship. Yeah, don't know why Streamlabs is so butthurt today, man. Okay, so we're headed toward the center of the galaxy. Yeah, Streamlabs just needs a hug. Korvax Dissident. Let's go for it. Yeah, Streamlabs just needs a hug. It'll be okay. It's okay, Streamlabs. We understand. And thank you guys so much for joining us. Also, for anybody else out there, Pineapple Pizza is a running joke on the channel. Pineapple Pizza is blasphemy. I know Dark Master is out there bringing Pineapple Pizza along with him. Yeah, Pineapple Pizza is a running joke on the channel. That stuff is sacrilege. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let's go claim the system. Let's discover the system. Scan all the planets. Okay. Yeah, Cellcraft Sacrilege. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yep, William Dupree, exactly. So we got a... uh-oh, this is a foaming planet, one fauna. Okay, there's no dissonance in this star system. I'm pretty sure of it. Unless we can find another dissonant planet. Yep, this system's a bust. Hey! That legit scared the crap out of me. That scared the crap out of me. Holy jeez, dude. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Mojave Courier Services for becoming the newest member of the Odd Ones. Thank you so much for your membership, brother. I appreciate you, man. Congratulations on your membership. Thank you so much. That scared the crap out of me, dude. Jeez, dude. Everybody, 07s in chat. Proper hand salutes in chat to Mojave Courier Services. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That scared the crap out of me, man. Okay, this star system has no dissonance. That's because there's only one fauna on this planet, meaning that this is an anomaly planet. So there's no point. There's no point in even sticking around. We're out of here. Yo, we just got a massive donation from Clutch. Hey, brother, thank you so much for that super sticker. Thank you. Everybody, keep the 07s going out there in chat. Proper hand salutes as well to Clutch, who just beat the game. Clutch, thank you so much for that massive donation, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your generosity and for your support, man. Thank you so much, brother. Good to see you, Clutch. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, man. Yeah, for whatever reason, Streamlabs doesn't recognize the super chats or super stickers for YouTube. For whatever reason, there's no module in Streamlabs for super stickers. That's a Streamlabs thing, but again, we can do our part and say thank you to Clutch for his awesome generosity, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. There it is. There it is. Clutch, thank you so much.
#Admin the goat.
Hey, Clutch, thank you so much for that massive donation, brother. I appreciate you. Everyone, let's keep the 07s going out there in chat, people. Let's do it. Proper hand salute to Clutch, who just beat the game again. Hey, brother, thank you so much for that donation. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Super chat chain.
Hey, Clutch, thanks again, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Everybody, keep the 07s going. Keep the proper hand salutes going. You know how we do it here. Clutch, thank you so much for that massive donation, brother. Thank you. Everybody, 07s and proper hand salutes in chat for Clutch, who keeps beating the game. Clutch, as always, thank you, man. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So, if I'm not mistaken, there's the galactic core right there. Yep. So we're like right here at the edge of the freaking galaxy. Well, not at the edge. We're at the core of the galaxy, man. Okay, so let's go to this purple. Yeah, the galactic core is right there. Took forever to get here, too.
LOL, one more for the king.
Oh my God, Clutch, thanks so much for coming in clutch, man. Pun intended. Hey, thank you so much, brother. Everybody. Hey, we got a massive donation from Dragonheart.
Jumping on the super chat train.
You guys are too generous. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Everyone. Let's get the 07s. Keep them going out there in chat. And proper hand salutes to both Clutch and Kataxis Dragonheart for both beating the game. Guys, thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. So we're like a hop, skip, and a jump away from the galactic core. But what we need to do, what I got to do before we jump through the galactic core, I got to get a broken multi-tool. I got to find a broken multi-tool, and I got to find a broken starship. Because once we jump through the galactic core, it can't get any more broken than it already is. It's already broken, so it can't break anymore. Hey, Clutch, I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you, man. And thank all of you guys for being part of the community. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Okay, scan the planets. So, Pen Lapidari, once you enter the galactic core, it literally breaks all of your technology in both your starship and your multi-tool. It breaks everything. And of course, it sends you to another galaxy. You'll end up going to another galaxy. So what we're going to do is, before we jump through the galactic core, we're going to swap starships to get a busted starship, and we're going to get a busted multi-tool. So that should help. And exactly, William, exactly. Take all the tech out of your suit. So we're going to have to make some space. And because jumping to the core breaks everything. Everything in your cargo is fine. If it's in your technology, you're screwed. So you got to pull everything out or get a busted starship. So I think we'll just get a busted starship. Okay, this is a purple star system. Yeah, Cellcraft, exactly. I keep a sacrificial starship and weapon, plus clear out my exosuit. Yep. So, Mojave Courier Services says, is this your first time warping for the Eisentam core? This is, yes. This is. I've only been to 2 galaxies in No Man's Sky. That's Euclid. Actually, that's not true. Euclid, Eisentam, and freaking Calypso. I've been to 3 different galaxies. Out of the 255 different galaxies, I've been to 3. This will be my first time jumping through the galactic core for Eisentam. Yeah, exactly. It breaks all tech. So we're going to take a second, go find a busted starship somewhere. Just a random busted starship, not a Sentinel ship. And we'll go from there. So what is that? Planetary anomaly. Quartzite. This is Endless Seas. Endless Seas. Wow. Tidal. It's another ocean planet. Hold on. It's got 7 fauna on it, so we should be able to find a Sentinel ship. Let's mark it. And this is Frozen. Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. I don't think I have any busted multi-tools. Hold on a second. That's the staff. Huh. Yep, put those back. Put that back. Put that back. Put it back. There we go. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have a busted ship at the hangar, so we're going to have to find one. So Clutch says, I made a custom job. Would you be interested in GTA Online? I know you don't play with viewers anymore, but I could invite you to a private off stream so you can bookmark it. Clutch, what we can do, if you can, I think you're in the crew. So if you're in the crew, if you can, I think you can post a bookmark of it in the crew, in our crew page. So I'd be happy to check it out there. Because I have very little time to play Grand Theft Auto off stream, believe it or not, because I'm usually cutting videos. But I think you're in the crew, so if you could bookmark it or put it in our, I can't speak today, our crew page, I'd be able to check it out there. So Deborah says she's been to 20 galaxies. 20, you guys are show-offs. You guys are show-offs. Cellcraft. Cellcraft says Calypso is a soup sandwich left out in the rain during a monsoon. No, Calypso is just pissed off. The Calypso galaxy is just freaking pissed off. The whole freaking galaxy is pissed off at you. There isn't a calm place anywhere in Calypso. Okay. So Penn says, I've never been through a galactic core. It's pretty fun. Just make sure you take everything out of technology or else. Okay, let's go to the hangar. And again, Clutch, I do appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that info. Yeah. So what is that? It's hard? I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Okay, so this is either an abandoned system or an outlaw system. Well, it's not an outlaw system. Well, this could be an outlaw system. Let's check it out. What's that? You're going to see me rage? Well, I'll tell you what. If I get a chance, I could do a video on it. Just to check it out. Okay, this is an abandoned station. Okay. So this is an abandoned system, but we should still be able to find a dissonance here. Let's go check out the free stuff. Always get your free stuff. What do we got? I will take that. Give me that storage augmentation. I'll take that one too. Thank you. And that one was completely empty. Or did I get two? I got two. I'll take it. Thank you. I will definitely take those. Yes, please. We got 2 multi-tool expansion slots from that. Very nice. So William says next galaxy will be El Cupelos. Nice. I look forward to it. So pretty cool. We get to fly through the galactic core today. Nice. Cellcraft. It's better than flow money. That stuff is better than flow money in GTA. Yes, please. Give me all the free stuff. All right, what do we got? Just out of curiosity, since this is an abandoned station, let's see what's for sale in here. So let's see here. Yeah, the usual drabble. Okay, just trade commodities, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Excuse me. Let's make a restore point and see what we got for dissonant ships. Now, we do have a signal beacon, or a signal booster, I should say. Let's go straight to... Let's go straight to the ship. So it says warp... Ship signature recorded, warp path traced. There's no dissonance in the star system because it's completely abandoned. Okay. No dissonance in this system. All right. So restore. Yeah, no dissonance in this star system. So William says he's up to 35 galaxies. Dragonheart says I've been to 165 galaxies. You guys are show-offs, man. You guys are just straight up show-offs. I spend so much time hunting for ships, I don't have time to go to another galaxy. Okay, what we can do is go find a crashed and abandoned ship that we're going to need. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. We're leaving the star system. There's literally nothing here. Screw it. This is an abandoned system, so no reason to hang around. And before I crash into my own capital ship. Mr. Brote, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Yeah, I don't think I have a busted ship. Although, wait, hold on a second. Maybe this one is. Hold on. Yep. Okay, well, here's our busted ship. This S-Class Guppy is in an episode of Flippin' Ships Top 5 Starships. Okay, there's our busted starship. We just need a busted multi-tool. All right. Nice. So Penn says, how many hours do you guys have in your game with that many galaxies? They got a lot more than I do. A lot more than I do. I can promise you that. Okay, we're leaving. There's literally nothing here. Yeah, that's the last planet, the last star system right there before we hit the galactic core. Although that one right there is pretty close to it. Okay, that's Viking Dissonance. Anything else over here? Anything else over here? We're like we're skimming the what's it called? The event horizon. So some other players already been to this galaxy, huh? Or to this system. Worms Meridian, 20 of 41. Interesting. Very interesting. So Penn says, or he says, Dragonheart says, I have a little over 5 years with 2,000 hours of playtime on my main save. Yeah, I don't think I have 1,000 hours total across all my saves, but I'm pretty close to it. And that's because I spend most of that time cutting YouTube videos. Okay, let's scan the system. Okay, yep, somebody's been here already. Dang it. Okay, so Heimdall. It's an abandoned planet, which means... Okay, well, it's got 7 fauna. 7 fauna, 2 moons. So there should be dissonance on that planet. Let's mark it. As long as the space station isn't abandoned, then we should have something here. Okay, let's go check it out. Let's go to the space station, if we can find our way out of here. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. So Mojave Courier Services says, I also have a one like that. Bought it for 38 mil. When it landed on a trading outpost. Gotcha. Same look, different colors, just red with silver lining. Nice. Yeah, that that white guppy I found, that was a crashed and abandoned ship. And another player found it, but it was on the, I think it was on the No Man's Sky Coordinates Exchange on Reddit. I think it was either on Reddit or it was at Ricey's Starship Emporium over on Discord. One of those two. And a player posted it, and I said, let's go check it out. Sure enough, there is a player base where that ship is located. I do have that in an episode of Top 5 Starships. So if you go back through my playlist of Top 5 Starships, you should be able to find it. Yeah, William, it should have a ship. Yep, it's a normal space station, so we have a ship here. Let's check out the multi-tool. Always check out the multi-tool, people, because there might be something good in here. So what we're going to do is go grab a busted multi-tool from like an abandoned autophage camp. Check out the Sentinel ship in this system. Remember, we're looking for ugly Sentinel ships today. So far, we found a pretty decent Sentinel ship. Okay, what do we got? It's a rifle with horns. It's a B class. It's got horns, though. Interesting. It's a shotgun with horns. Okay, this one is boo. Alright. Nothing spectacular. Where's the multi-tool guy anyway? Let's talk to him. Let's talk to the multi-tool guy. What's up, buddy? Yeah, the Gek with the manhole cover for a hat. Very nice hat there, buddy. So, scatter blaster module. Geology cannon. Bolt caster. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad. I will take that scatter blaster module. We'll take one of those. And we'll take a bolt caster module too. Yeah, we'll take those. I gotta drop some crap off. Hold on. Crystal sulfide. We gotta drop some crap off. That thing is full. Yeah, I haven't played on this save in a very long time, so I don't have the freighter upgrades needed to teleport over distance. So Clutch says I had to send it to your Xbox. It wouldn't let me send it to Rockstar site. Gotcha. Thank you, man. We'll definitely check that out. That's strange. That is very strange. So Mr. Broat says, excuse me, found a white split-wing guppy 2 days ago. Nice. Oh, we did not need to do that. We didn't need to do that. Since we're on the freighter, hold on. Just drop these off. What else? The cube. Those we can sell. Get rid of the crystal sulfide and that. That we can sell. This. Let's refine it. Yeah, just doing a little bit of housekeeping because I'm running out of space. Starship. All right, I think we're good to go. I got a hex core. Dang it. There we go. Freighter. This can go to ship. Okay, let's refine 10 of those. Okay, now we're ready. Hold on. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, hey, Clutch, take care of yourself. God bless, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. And again, thank you so much for your support, man. I appreciate you, brother. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, did we... I hope we marked that planet. Hold on. Yeah, we did. Let's go. Okay, so what we need to do is check out the Sentinel ship. I'm hoping that the next galaxy, has better looking ships than Eisentam. Although I think Eisentam is a really cool name, the ships in this galaxy kind of suck. What is this? When did I find... Okay, you know what? I got too many ships. I don't even know where I found that ship. Let me out of here. Let me out. I don't even know where I found that ship. Let's make a new restore point. Let's go. Get back in the ship, buddy. Thank you. There we go. Let's go to...
Alert. Navigation
Let's go to a
data
camp.
received.
Yeah, let's go to a camp. Let's get the multi-tool so that we'll have it. So, Mr. Broat, that backpack is an expedition reward. That was an expedition reward. The next time, remind me the next time we're on a space station, I can check out... Well, or next time we're on the Space Anomaly, I can check out from which expedition we got it. But that was an expedition reward. I can't remember which expedition. Let's refine 10 more of those, shall we? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I about had a panic attack. Okay, right. The Omega expedition. Right, it was Omega. Yeah, I was about to have a freak out. Because I thought for a second this was a gas giant. That filter threw me off. The filter threw me off. I was about to freak out. I'd never seen a planet with this kind of a filter before. Yeah, apparently we're on top of a ginormous freaking mountain.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we got a rifle. Perfect. It's a rifle. Yeah, the filter threw me off. I was like, wait a minute. Is this a gas giant? It's impossible. This is a purple star system, by the way. I think. So William says Omega was the Atlas backpack. I can't remember which expedition, but I do know that it was an expedition reward. Okay, let's drop a base computer. There we go. Base computer, please. Thank you. And remember, we're looking for an ugly Sentinel ship. It's got to be an ugly ship. Okay, claim site. Yeah, we're literally on the top of a mesa. We're on top of a freaking mesa. Yeah, that threw me off. That threw me off big time. Some high altitude stuff going on here, let me tell you. Okay, here we go. Scan registers. 1227. Excuse me. 12, 2, and 7. Okay, let's deactivate multi-tool seal and locate spike.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh yeah, now the storm clears. Now the freaking storm clears. Get out of here. Okay, let's get the multi-tool because we're going to need it regardless. Excuse me. That's fine. It can be a crap C class. We'll take it. We will take it. We'll swap it back out when we're ready. All right, let's go check out this ship, shall we? Let's go check out this ugly Sentinel ship. Yeah, this is an extreme planet, too. Bro, we were way up in the mountains. Well, that's what... We're way up in the mountains. Jeez, dude. This looks like a ruined planet. Yep, this is a ruined planet. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Let's land. Let's check it out. So Mr. Brote says, yeah, started No Man's Sky 2 years ago, and yes, I meant it was probably before Omega, which was my first. I hear you. Yeah, Cellcraft in the Himalayas. Freaking Mount Everest back there. Okay, this is...
Extreme night toxicity
You know,
detected.
I'm beginning to see a pattern here. I mean, check this out. I'm beginning to see a pattern here. I'm starting to see a pattern. So, here's my ship with the TIE Fighter style dorsal and ventral stabilizers. And here's the ship that we just found. Now, it does. To be fair, it's got a hammerhead on it. It's got a hammerhead. Dorsal and ventral TIE Fighter style stabilizers, double-bladed wings, which is not bad. It's got double-bladed wings. This is a medium Sentinel fighter. Medium Sentinel fighter, single thruster. This is not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not really worth a hunt. It's not worth a hunt, but it's not bad. Let's document the location. So if you guys like this style of Sentinel ship, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Eisentam Galaxy. Literally on the edge, not the edge, but right next to the galactic core. Right next to the galactic core.
Extreme toxicity detected.
This is. It's a crap C-class. So not worth a hunt, but definitely worth documenting. I like the double-bladed wings. In other words, the bat wings look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. I do think that if this were a light Sentinel fighter, it would look better. Yeah, exactly. Cellcraft, probably decent for galaxy hopping. So we might take this one instead. How many ships do I have in inventory right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be ship number 10. So we could totally take this one and then scrap it afterwards. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. You know, Pen, I think what we're going to do is just take this Sentinel ship and jump through the galactic core with this one. You know, we're going to scrap it anyway, so why not? Okay. We should be able to take everything out of here. Actually, I got a lot of crap in here. There's a whole lot of crap in here. So this is going to take a while. All right, let's claim this ship. We'll take the glass, the brain, and pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Yeah, Mojave Courier Services. It's not bad looking. It's not a bad looking ship. I like the double-bladed wings. I like the double-bladed wings. I know some people don't like that style. It looks pretty cool with they're called bat wings. Young Rula, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year to you, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. Okay, let's claim it. All right. So what we'll do is use this ship to galaxy hop. We have a multi-tool that we can swap to. Put that in Starship. And if it breaks, it breaks. No big deal. Okay, so what excuse me, what we're going to do now is clear inventory because we have to literally unpack. We got to unpack all of this. We literally have to unpack all of that. So here we go. We're jumping through the galactic core. That's what we're going to do. And I still don't think we have enough space.
Protection falling.
Yeah, this is not going to be pretty. Hey, Cosmic Cody, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We're about to jump through the galactic core for Eisentam. I didn't realize that I was so close to the core on this save. But we're like right there. Literally right there. Yeah, we need to go put another storage container on the freighter. Let's go do that. Yeah, this one is not bad. This one is not bad at all. We'll leave the base there just because it's like a base right on the edge of Eisentam. So I think we're going to leave that base right where it is. Yeah, Mr. Broad, Happy New Year's to you too, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, let's go set up. Yeah, exactly. Single thruster, too. This one is not bad. It's actually pretty good. We do have a base in the system, so no problem. We can come back here anytime we want and check it out. Where the French toast is my freighter. Let's call up the freighter if we can find it. So Cosmic Cody says, El Cupolis, number 11, is where I've been chilling lately. William said that's the next galaxy that we're going to. This is the first time that I'm ever jumping through the galactic core in Eisentam, so I don't know what to expect. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, this is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go make another storage container. Because why not? As if we can find the last one we made. There we go. Okay, build menu. There we go. Storage room number 2. Boom. All right. Okay, so all the excess that we don't need. We're going to keep our Sentinel companion on us. We'll keep some of that. Keep the cake. Never travel without your cake, people. Never travel without your cake. Always keep the cake. There's a joke in there somewhere. Okay, keep your ammo. Carbon, oxygen, chromatic metal. Yes, indium and activated indium. So we'll keep some indium on us. We'll keep the signal scanner. Move ammo. Keep that. Okay. These can go in the other storage. Put a stack of that away. Let's put the rest of these away. Excuse me. And let's see. Put those together. Copper up here. Excuse me, copper up here. My God, this is embarrassing. Okay, that should give us plenty of space to do what we need to do. And we'll hold on to the brains just because. Okay, that'll work. Storage 1. There we go. Put those together. Okay, perfect. Hey, Streamlabs, stop picking fights. So Young Ruler asks, let's back up a bit. Yeah, chat's getting away from me. Mr. Bro says, can you warp with the freighter? If so, does it break too? I believe the technology breaks. Every time you warp through a galactic core, it breaks all the technology on your ship, your multi-tool, and your exosuit. And I'm pretty sure the technology in your freighter breaks as well. So Young Ruler says, odd man, you be getting the Switch 2? No, I'm not going to buy the Switch 2. And that's just because the for one thing, it costs too much. The other thing is that Nintendo is charging. Okay, so freighter does not. Okay, that's good to know. Excuse me, Nintendo is charging $80 a game now. $80 for a game. That's just not worth it. No video game ever made should cost $80, and that's not even for physical media. So I'm not very. I don't like Nintendo's consumer practices are very poor. Yeah, their consumer practices are very poor. They're anti-consumer. So the Switch 2 is very popular, but I have a Nintendo Switch 1 that I don't use, that I've never used. So I'm not about to spend $500 on another console that I'll never use. And besides that, you know, they have to earn my money. Right, so Dragonheart says, freighter is fine for core jumps. It's your active ship that gets trash. Okay, so I guess maybe we'll just fly through with the freighter then. But we do need to take everything out of inventory. So let's do that. Let's try to keep things in order, shall we? Okay, this is core, so that's got to stay. Okay, those are blueprints. All right, that's all jetpack. There we go. All right, where'd it go? It went to the starship, didn't it? Give me that back. Give me that back. There we go. Just trying to organize this debacle. Let's see. Hazard protection, that stays. That goes there. Hold it. Ah, there we go. Got to package it first. Okay, that's hazard protection. Shields. I've only got two. Oh, okay. I thought I only had 2 shields. So, let's see here. So, Mojave Courier Services says they're planning to warp again before the week's end. Nice. Young Ruler says, I've been playing Astrobot on PS5. It's a lot of fun. I think the PS5 console experience is better than Xbox. I agree. I agree 100%. Microsoft Xbox has been shooting themselves in both feet with one bullet for a long time. No, I totally agree with you, man. I agree 100%. Because the majority of my games are on the Xbox platform. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to rebuy many of the games that I've already purchased on Xbox. I would like to get a PlayStation 5, though. I would definitely like to get a PlayStation 5. There we go. So what we're doing is swapping out all of our technology or removing it and putting it in storage because we'll be warping through the galactic core in just a second. There we go. But I hear you. Astrobot looks like a lot of fun. I am not sure if Astrobot is on the Xbox. I think it is. So I might have to check it out. See, rad protection. This is, yep, we'll take that. The membrane. Insane in a membrane. There we go. You know, the worst part is that I got to put all this crap back in there. So what is it, PlayStation exclusive? Okay, then yeah, it's not on the Xbox. That's for sure. Frost protection. Personal refiner. Translator. Hazmat gauntlet. Please tell me that's everything. It is not. The stupid trade rocket. Give me that. The stupid trade rocket. Okay. Technology is ready. I guess we will go ahead. Let's make a restore point. Let's make a new restore point. That's funny. I thought I had a restore point here in my build menu, but I guess I don't. Okay, let's go jump in and out of a ship. That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's hop in and out. And we're going to scrap this ship once we get to the next galaxy, because why not? Again, it's a pretty decent ship. I like the way it looks. But it's a crap C-class. Although I am curious. I wonder what class of galaxy, or I'm sorry, what class of star system this is. I think it is a 1-star. But we're going to find out. So, Mr. Brote says, I'm thinking about getting a new steam machine, even if it costs 800 euros. All projections suggest that the new steam machine, if you get the cheapest one, which I guess is going to have the 512 gig storage, is going to be about 800 euros, or about 800 US dollars. I think that's what they're saying. Somewhere around 700 to 800 euros. If you get the one with the 2 terabyte storage, it's going to be well over 1,000. So I'm going to have to wait and see how well it performs, for the most part. Okay, so this is a 1-star. It's a 1-star GEC. What's with all these 1-star systems, man? So, are they legit going to make me do that? They're legit going to make me do that. Oh my God. So the core's there. Where is the closest freaking planet? They're legit going to make me do that, aren't they? Okay, let's go to this one. They're legit going to make me do that. So Young Ruler says, would you buy an Xbox ROG Ally? No. And the reason being is because the ROG Ally does not play Xbox games natively. In fact, none of the PC handhelds play Xbox games natively. They play Xbox games through emulation, or through an emulation layer. Even the Steam game, the Steam Deck, plays... the Steam Deck uses a version of the Linux OS called Proton. But even still, it can play PC games natively, which is why the Steam Deck, if I buy a PC handheld, it'll be the Steam Deck more than likely. But the Xbox ROG Ally is way overpriced for what it is. The Windows operating system gets in the way, and like I said, it doesn't play Xbox games natively. So the experience is not that great. Especially with RAM prices increasing as much as they are, the freaking ROG Ally is going to be $1,200 soon. So to me, it's just not worth it. Yeah, Cosmic Cody, exactly. If I were to buy anything else, it would be a... well, I wouldn't buy it. If it's a PC, I'll build it. I'll build it myself. Okay, we don't need to discover anything here. Let's just get through the galactic core before it gets too late. Next, we got to warp again. There we go. There it is. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Hyperdrive has no fuel. The Emperor has no pants again. What the crap, dude? Emperor has no pants. Thank you. We got to change the multi-tool. Emperor has no pants. Freaking put your pants on, dude. Where's my... Emperor has no pants. Okay. All right, we got the busted multi-tool. All right, we got the busted multi-tool. Emperor has no pants. Okay, we need hyperdrive fuel. Hold on. Freighter. Hypercore.
Technology recharge.
We should probably get some storm crystals, too. Probably should get some storm crystals. All right, let's try this again. Okay, here we go. The Emperor has no pants. All right, you guys ready for some of the coolest music ever in video game history? You guys ready? Let's do this. Dominique Barber, welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome aboard. 07's in chat, people. Let's do it. Coolest freaking music ever. And again, Dominique Barber, welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome aboard. The Dragonheart says you need an Indian drive to jump through the core. No, we have an Atlantid drive. Yeah, we have an Atlantid drive. Atlantid drives are basically supersede any other drive, a hyperdrive in the game. So yeah, we're good to go. Okay, here we go.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
So Deborah says, all right, a new galaxy to destroy or discover.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Hey, Cellcraft, appreciate you sticking around, brother.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. Inventory full.
It says inventory full. Where's my ship?
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
All right, well, since the multi-tool was broken anyway. Yeah, Starship, everything in the ship is broken. Freighter is good to go. All right, let's swap multi-tools.
Toxic protection falling.
Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's put all the technology back. There we go. Okay. Movement. Oops. Lubricant and microprocessor. Great. I forgot to take that out. Son of a blankety blank. Okay, so this was hazard protection. This was trade rocket. This goes all the way down here. Shields. I guess we can put that there. That's fine. Okay, this was... Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Oxygen recycler. I guess we can put that there. Okay, we got to put everything back, which ain't going to take long. Yeah, all of these hazard protections, these were upgrades. Okay, hey, Cellcraft, take care of yourself. God bless you, brother. We'll see you next time, and thanks for stopping in, man. We'll see you next time. Young Ruler says, have you tried Cilantro? No, well, I don't think I've ever tried it before. I've heard of it. I've never tried it. To my knowledge, I've never tried it. Redman, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, Young Ruler, exactly what is Cilantro? Exactly what is it? I've never tried it as far as I know, unless my wife tricked me at some point. Unless she tricked me at some point. But to my knowledge, I've never tried it. It sounds pretty good, though. And Redman, good to see you, brother. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Okay, this is Backpack Refiner.
Toxic protection.
Put those together. Water. Sub-Zero. Rad protection, which does not need to be supercharged, but it's okay. This is the Starseed. And okay, we got all that stuff back. All right, that's good to go. That's good to go. Oh, so what is it? Poker. Poker? I don't gamble. I don't gamble, so I've never played it before. It's a card game, video game. Yeah, I've never played it before. Never played it. I thought it sounds like a dish. It sounds like a Mexican dish. I'm serious. I did not know. I didn't know that. I didn't know. So Mr. Broat says it would be nice if we could switch backpacks like multi-tools. That would be an excellent idea. It would be an excellent idea. I think Hello Games has I think they can implement something like that in No Man's Sky to make it work. I think it is possible. Because if we can package technology, we should be able to package an entire backpack. So that would be pretty cool. Okay, that's good to go. We got the backpack ready. The Starship is busted. Multi-tool is good. Freighter is good. Okay, let's find the ship. Let's make some money. Sentient plant. Where the crap is my ship? It's over there. All right, let's go. Are you serious? I got to climb up that ginormous cave? That's the biggest freaking cave I've ever seen.
Technology recharge.
Man, this planet is lit. This planet is lit. Look at all those mushrooms. Look at all the mushrooms. Look at this. This planet is lit. Look at all those mushrooms.
Units received.
All right, my starship is over there. Let's go. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Guitar Guy 80, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. William, yes. Crafting is still set to free. Purchases is not. Whenever I'm hunting for Starship, I always set crafting to free. Copper. Yeah, whenever I'm hunting for ships, I set crafting to free. That way I don't have to spend time crafting or conducting quests and crap like that. I can get to the ships and move on. But purchases are not. So Penn says just call another ship. What's the fun in that? That's not fun. Calling up another, that's not fun. Because we don't get to see this beautiful, toxic mushroom planet. Yeah, we don't get to see this ridiculously DEA infested. Yeah, somebody called a drug enforcement agency on this planet. There's mushrooms all over the place. All right, here we go.
Shields down.
Okay, let's see. I don't really feel like fixing this ship. I don't. Okay.
Shield down.
We've got crafting to free, so we can pretty much fix everything.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired. Component repaired.
And we've got all these items to repair the ship, but the stuff is in the freighter since we're a little pressed for time.
Repaired.
There we go. Okay, that's done. Yeah, if we call up another ship, we don't get to look at this pristine, mushroom-infested, super high planet. Those are the biggest freaking mushrooms I've ever seen in my life. Circuit board, always get your free stuff, because why not? Okay, since we're here, what we're going to do is head straight to the next, or the first planet that we can find once we swap ships. So now that we got this one fixed, let's go to the space station, shall we? And we're going to swap out this, we're going to scrap the C-Class. I still think this is a pretty cool looking ship, and we have the glyphs and coordinates for it, so I can always go back and get it. Yeah, Deborah, a lot of mushroom stew served on that planet, yes. You'll never run out of food on that planet, I can promise you. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We're just galaxy hopping. We just entered a brand new galaxy that I can't pronounce to save my life. Cannot pronounce it to save my life. So first order of business is to set up a base here. We're in a brand new galaxy. We need to set up a base. Then we should probably call up our capital ship. Yeah, initially I didn't realize I was that close to the galactic core, but hey, here we are. What do we have for multi-tools? Boo. Yeah, these multi-tools suck. Okay, this one is not bad. It's an A-class. A-class is not bad. Probably a 2+1 and 1, or even a 3+1. Actually, more than likely it's a 2+1. We'll leave it. Okay, let's scrap this ship, call up our other ship. And this is not a dissonant system, so... Let us see here. Grab that. Take the pugnium. All right, let's scrap this thing for parts and get out of here. Yeah, William, it's funny because the galaxy's names are also procedurally generated, so good luck trying to pronounce them, right? Okay, so we want to begin salvage. 16 mil, yes please. All right, let's swap out the radiant pillar. There we go, with the daily driver. All right. Okay, let us call up the freighter. Let's get the freighter in this galaxy. If we can find it. There we go. Yeah, Pen, all the names of just about everything in this game are procedurally generated. From the names of plants, animals, galaxies, star systems, they're all procedurally generated. So, now I will say that some of the names, believe it or not, come from different English or different Earth languages. So, for example, the name of my freighter, it says the SS-8 Hikikuma, that's a Japanese name. I can tell you right now definitively that that is a Japanese name. Hikikuma is Japanese. Now, I don't know what it means. It's just a name. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just a name. So, some of the names of ships, star systems, etc., are actually come from real-world languages. But the rest of them are procedurally generated. Okay, let's go. Hello there, Capitan. Oh, we need to scan the star system. So far today, we haven't found any ugly Sentinel ships. They've all been pretty okay. They've all been pretty decent. They haven't been bad. Okay, so what do we have here? Rotting, Sub-Zero, Airless. Ooh, Airless, nice. Temperate, Nuclear, and Bleak. Okay. So William says I renamed my freighters. I actually like the name of my freighter just because it's Japanese and because I live in Japan. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go to another. We're probably all out of fuel too. I bet we're out of fuel. That's 80%. It's 80%. It's not bad. Let's before we go, let's see if we have storm crystals. Ooh, yep, we got 2 storm crystals. Let's grab one of those. Well, let's grab both of them. I don't care. And make some warp hypercores. Well, you know what? Let's grab one. And we'll make some warp hypercores. Let's sell the scrap. If I find a gas giant or an extreme planet along the way, we'll try to grab some more. All right, sell. Sell that. Sell the circuit, circuit board. Here we go. Starship AI valve, sell that.
Units proceed.
Subatomic regulators.
Units proceed.
We will hold on to the spool of nano cables. Let's put that in storage. Just in case I decide to do work for the autophage. And we got 2 C-class upgrades. We can sell those. All right. Perfect. Before we go, anything here that I need to bring with me? Anything I should bring with me? These are all good. We've got that. Let's bring a stack. Let's bring a stack of these. Everything else we should not need. Yeah. Foreshadowing. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I called my portal base planet Tower E. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Also, everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. You know how we do it here. Always support the Odd Fam. And there's like a pirate system right next door. So we're literally out on the outer rim. We're on the outer rim of this galaxy. So what do we have here? That is, it's an outlaw. Boo. It's just a regular outlaw system. Nothing spectacular. Interesting. There are 3. Okay. This I gotta see. This I gotta see. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, no problem, brother. No problem at all. Interesting. Yeah, that Viking star system has 3 Sentinel ship indicators on it. Very interesting. I guess there's a Sentinel ship there. This is a first contact system. Yeah, William, did you notice that? Very interesting. I don't know. That was the first time I'd ever seen that. We're going to find out. This is a first contact system. No one else has been here, as far as I know. Let's see what we got. Okay, glacial, airless, high temp, icy, fungal, and frothing. Okay. It's got 12 fauna. Let's mark it. Okay, we're going to set up a base in this system. Yeah, Penn, never saw that before. Deborah says, my bases are walls, ceilings, and a door. Deborah, right here. I'm right here with you. I am right here with you. You tell somebody asked me to build them a base, they're getting a survival Bob and Jason Plays Bob box. That's what they're getting. They're getting a shoebox. Okay, let's go to the space station. Always check out the multi-tool at the space station. It might be a good one. Yeah, very interesting. Space station should be like right in front of the ship. There it is. Yeah, Captain parked right in front of the space station. Excellent parking job, buddy. Don't crash into the station. Well, this is a very nice, brightly lit and colorful space station, isn't it? So Guitar Guy 80 says, I can do automatic doors and lights that go on only at night. I like building in No Man's Sky. Nice. Yeah, I don't do very much automation just because I don't have the, I just don't have the aesthetic for building in No Man's Sky. Okay, what do we got for the multi-tool? Boo. It's a C-class. And this is, what do we got? All right, Disappointment City. Okay, we can. Let's go ahead and There we go. Let's light off an echolocator because we want...
Navigational data received.
Yeah, we want the actual harmonic camp. We're setting up a base in this galaxy. Okay, let's go. Let's check it out. First Sentinel ship of the new galaxy. Let's go. Totally on the frozen planet. Totally on the frozen planet. Guitar Guy 80 says, I trained as a handyman, DIYer, so I like electronics and building materials. Nice. That's one of the reasons why, when I went to college and got my degree in computer science because I liked working with computer hardware. So I like doing a lot of that stuff myself, but, you put the IRL stuff in front of me, I don't have a problem with it. If you tell me to do it in a video game, it's like, I don't really want to do that. Yep, and it's always on the frozen ones, right?
Units received.
Okay, this is a leaf blower pistol. Let's reload the restore point and see if that changes. Let's see if that changes, because that might change. Excuse me while I have a sip of some delicious, fat-free, no-calorie, no-fructose corn syrup diet water. Oh, that water is some good stuff when you're thirsty. All right.
Inventory full.
Boo. No, it's not. Okay. Did it change? It did not. Boo. It's still a leaf blower pistol. It might be an S-class, though. All right, let's drop a base computer. We should probably also find a portal. Should probably find a portal in this galaxy, too. I think that'll be next. So Penn says diet water is the best. Yes, no fructose corn syrup, diet water.
Protection falling.
Claim base. Okay. And we got the autophage over here chilling too. What's up, guys? What's up, boyos? I will set up a structure as soon as we unlock the base or unlock the camp. Okay, 2, 8, 15, oh, 14. 2, 8, 14. Got it. All right, 2, 8, and 14. Okay, deactivate seal. And locate Spike. Okay, remember, people, we're looking for the ugliest Sentinel ship we can find. So William says, I've noticed that the multi-tools don't change as often as they used to. You know what? It's funny you should mention that. I've kind of noticed that as well. Now, I will say that if it's a multi-tool that we've discovered previously, upon which, if we reload the restore point and it changes, that multi-tool will continually change. So when you land at the area and it's like a pistol, but you reload and it's a rifle, that particular multi-tool at that location will always change. But if you come across the new location, not so much. I have kind of noticed that too. Okay, what do we got? The leaf blower pistol. What do we got? Oh, you can keep your C-class, buddy. You can keep your C-class. All right, let's go check out the ship, shall we? Totally in the wrong direction. It's totally in the other direction. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We're back on the old Starship hunt. I, for one, am glad that the expeditions are over until the next major update. Because now we can get back to doing the fun stuff in No Man's Sky, which is, for me, is at least hunting for those rare ships. All right, what do we got? And, of course, it's nighttime. Oh, we got a dragonfly. We got a dragonfly. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a dragonfly. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, check this out. It's all black, too. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Dragonfly, all black. Black with blue accents. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's get in here. Not bad. Now, it's got a set of medium and skirt wings. It's got a set of medium and skirt wings on it, but it's got the heavy dragonfly wings too. It's got the fat dragonfly wings. And wingtip thrusters. This is not bad. Yeah, William, the actual skirt wings work on this one. They actually work. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Now, tank treads would have been better. If it had tank treads, this thing would be almost perfect. But it's not orange. It's definitely not orange. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yes, if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So William says this one's definitely worth a hunt. Okay. We do have a base on this planet. This is what we're going to do. Okay, so we got one hunt. Anybody else out there? Sound off in chat. 1 for hunt, 2 for pass. Yeah, this is not bad. What do we have? This is it's a crap C-class, but okay. It is a C-class. Yeah, Deborah says, and it's not yellow. It's black with blue accents. Very nice.
Thermal protection.
So William says, I would hunt this. Okay. Kataga 80 says, I think I have. Oh, you said you think you have something like this one? So again, if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the El Cupolos Galaxy. This is the El Cupolos Galaxy. Not bad. Medium Sentinel fighter, heavy dragonfly wings, medium wings with wingtip thrusters, and vented skirt wings. So Jeremiah, thanks for joining us, says hunt. Okay. Okay, so with that being said, I don't have a whole lot of space on me, so what we can do Yeah, we scrapped that one already. So, okay, we'll just, what we'll do is swap as we go, I suppose. And I've got 9 available, but how many, hold on, how many ships do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 9, so we can swap 3 before we have to scrap. Okay, so let's get the location of this ship. This C-class could have good supercharge slots on it. So this is Starship number 1 for this planet, located at minus 58.08 and minus 44.06. Okay, this is Starship number 1. So William says if you don't have access to this galaxy, taxi service is available. That's actually good to know. Also, just to let you guys know, for anybody who's just joining us, I set up a base on at the star system closest to the galactic core. So you're literally one jump. If you go to my base at that star system, you're literally one jump away from the galactic core. You're right there. So if you need to know where that base is, just go back about an hour, maybe not even an hour, maybe 30 minutes or so in the live stream, and you'll find it. And you can get to Eisentam simply by going to the Space Anomaly and going to one of the featured bases. That'll get you to Eisentam. Once you're there, get a portal, and you can go to my base. That'll put you one jump away from this galaxy. That's if, of course, you can't find the taxi service. Okay, let's go. Let's claim this thing and move on to the next ship. Okay. Glass. Pugnium. Brain. So Penn says it's after 4 a.m. I should probably get some sleep. Have a great night, everyone. Okay, Penn, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you as always. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time.
Technology prepared.
Okay. Yeah, this is nice. It's all black. This is a nice one. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. You guys want to hunt for it? Let's hunt for it. Let's go. Claim it. Okay, let's hop in. Will you get in the ship? Quit standing around, dude. Get in the ship. Okay, next. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's like right next to it. it's like 10 minutes away. It's just 10 minutes down the road. So William, this one has 5 thrusters visible. 5 thrusters visible. As you can see, 5 thrusters. Yeah, it is clean. It's definitely a clean ship. The only thing missing are tank treads. That's it. If it had tank treads, it would be perfect, man. So not a bad ship. I told you guys, if we look for an ugly ship, we'll find a good-looking ship. That's what we have to do next time. Just look for an ugly ship. Okay, this is another C-class. Okay, this is Starship number 2 for this system, or for this planet, I should say. Located at minus 57.62 and minus 44.04. So this is Starship number 2 for this system. What is that? That is...
Thermal protection falling.
I just found some curious deposits. Where are they? Where are they? Hold on. Hold on. We just found curious deposits. Hold on. Hold the phone. Pump the brakes, people. We just found some curious deposits. We just found some curious deposits. Hold the mic. Hold the phone. Pump the brakes. That is a Code 31 violation. Oh my God. Look at all of those. Holy jeez, dude. Jesus, this has got to be... This is the mother load. How many do we have here? Hold on, hold on. How many do we have here? Good heavens. You guys see this? This, jeez. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 20. There's 25. In the club. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. There's 25 curious deposits here. Holy jeez, dude. Base time. We're setting up a base right now. I don't give a French toast. How much carbon? We got plenty of carbon? We better have... yes, we got carbon. No, we don't have carbon. Yeah, we got carbon. Screw this. We're setting up a base right here. You said it. This planet just got a whole lot better. Nice looking ship. 25 curious deposits, dude. 25. So Guitar Guy 80 says, my little Gek is going to that planet. Okay, set up a base. We're building a structure. William says, for sure. Ship can wait. Yeah, that ship ain't going nowhere. Screw this. That's the biggest deposit of curious deposits I've ever seen. Okay, next. Build menu. Not timber floors. Let's put up some walls, because why not? Excuse me. There we go. And not timber floors. Walls. There we go. That's better. All right. Yeah, this is incredible. Hold on a second. Edit. Let's remove that. All right, let's try this again. Oh, yeah, William, there's definitely more on this rock. There's definitely more. Well, let me clear that. All right, let's try that again. There we go. If I can stop fat fingering the buttons. Okay, let's see. So free placement. There we go. Yeah, one more. Yeah, we'll build out a proper base later on, but for now we need to put up something. So that we can prevent any other player from coming here and taking this location. Because there are some trolls that do that. Oops. And we can make it look pretty and everything else. We can do that some other time. For now, let's get this area just secured. Nice. And I think what we'll do is during the next live stream, we'll build out a proper base for this. With refiners. Yeah, proper base with refiners. Yeah, this is amazing. I did not expect this. Dang it. Yeah, we can make it look pretty some other time. Okay, let's get some floor panels in here, I guess. So Young Ruler says, odd man, Balatro is a lot of fun. So Young Ruler, what other platforms is that game on? I may have to check it out. What other platforms is that on? So Young Ruler, or excuse me, Deborah, yes. I put up a video a couple of years ago on Curious Deposits, and I gave the location for two of my Curious Deposit farms. For one of my Curious Deposit farms, it was one of them, and had the base uploaded and everything, or so I thought. Right? Typically, when you upload a base, another player can't just build over your base, even if they delete your base and set up their base. Well, apparently, trolls found a way to delete my base and build over top of it. So ultimately, what I had to do was delete their base, because they built their base over top of mine. It was literally over top of my base. And when I spawned in, I couldn't get out of my base. So I had to go into the camera mode, find their base, delete their base, and essentially rebuild everything else. Which is why I typically don't give away the locations of Curious Deposit farms anymore. Okay, let's get some floor panels in here. But yeah, that did happen. So yeah, William, you remember that, right? Excuse me, you remember that. That did happen. I had to actually go in and delete their base and rebuild mine. Now, typically, when someone deletes your base, it only deletes your base from their save iteration. So if I were to go back to that location on a completely new save, chances are my base would be there and their base would be there, because that does happen. Okay. All right, we'll leave that floor panel right there. Let's make sure we didn't accidentally delete anything. Yeah, that is amazing. Unbelievable. And when we shoot these things, they'll all funnel down onto that one location. Nice. Yeah, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, 25. Unbelievable. Very nice. All right, so we got a base here. I also think I'm going to put up a roof. Let's put a roof on this thing. Do I have a glass roof? Yes, I do.
Thermal protection falling.
Hey, lady, leave me alone, will you? Okay, hold it. Yeah, exactly. Now we need some cake. Oh, we got plenty of cake. We got plenty of cake. Trust me. Oh, we got. Oh, yes, ma'am. We got plenty of cake. You got to be careful when placing these things because you can destroy the curious deposits.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, let's take another count to make sure we didn't ruin anything. All right, so 4, 8, 10, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Yep, we're good to go. We're good to go. All right, and we can put up a door and everything else later on. All right, we need to make a, let's put up a save beacon. Excuse me there, weirdo. Get out of the way. Jeez. Okay, save beacon. All right, let's upload the base. There we go. And upload. Done. Done. Okay, now we can go back to that ship. Ooh.
Thermal protection falling.
Now we can go back to the ship, if we can find it. It landed right on my head, too. Ouch. All right, that was fun. That was fun. I cannot believe I actually found the mother lode of curious deposits. The mother lode of curious deposits. Okay. There is one thing that I forgot to do here. Let's drop a prefab. Let's see. Here we go. Cylindrical. Let's put a door. Access ramp. Some windows. There we go. There we go. And I'll probably add a second door just because. There we go. Because sometimes starships like to block doors. There we go. Just in case we need another way out. Sinister RC says, do you own a motorbike? No. I thought about getting one. Here's the deal. Here in Japan, a standard vehicle operator's license, you got basically to own a motorcycle that's over a certain size, if you will. A certain engine displacement requires you to have a separate license for it. Now, if, excuse me, you have a standard motor vehicle license, a standard car license, if you will, which is what I have, it's no restriction, which means I can drive a manual or an automatic. If you have a standard car license, you can drive a what's called a moped or a scooter, anything up to 50 cc's on the same license without needing a special license for a motorcycle. Anything above 50 cc's, I believe, requires you to have a separate motorcycle license for it. So what stopped me from getting a motorcycle, or like a scooter or motorcycle in Japan, is just the fact that you have to be a very aggressive driver in Japan to own a motorcycle. Otherwise, you will get hit. So that's one of the reasons why I don't own one. But I thought about it. I have thought about it, but it's very dangerous to own a scooter in Japan, or a scooter or a motorcycle. But as part of Japanese law, scooters or any vehicle with under 50 cc's of engine displacement, like a scooter or a light bike or a light vehicle, cannot exceed 30 kilometers per hour. That's by Japanese traffic law. And you have to drive in the far left side of the road. So that's what makes it dangerous, because other drivers, unless they're looking for you, they can't see you. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have a motorcycle license, because even though you're being careful, I promise you the other driver won't see you. Okay, we need power. Let's see. Yep, 2 solar panels and a battery. There we go. You know what? Let's also do biofuel reactor if we can find it. There you go. All right, we got some power. Let's drop a save beacon. This has been a very eventful live stream. We actually found, I told you guys, if we look for an ugly ship, we'll find a good-looking ship. It's proven. All right, nice. Okay. I think we have time to hunt for one more ship, then I got to wrap up. Okay, one more dissonant spike. This should take us back to the ship that we just found, but for whatever reason, it disappeared. That's probably because I didn't interact with the ship prior to leaving the location. So this should put us in the same location of that ship. But I've got the location cataloged in case we want to go back and check it out. Just wanted to grab a couple of those. Okay. Yeah, I cannot believe we just hit the mother lode. That's a lot of curious deposits. I'm still ecstatic about that one. That was a good find. Okay, distance on that is 2 minutes. And thank you guys for sticking with us. So far, we've found three pretty decent Sentinel ships. We found 3 pretty decent Sentinel ships today. Not bad at all. Not bad. Yeah, this is probably a one-star system, so I'm not expecting a whole lot in terms of Starship class. It is, yep, another C class. Okay, let's record the location of this ship. This is Starship number 3. Okay, so this is Starship number 3 for this planet. This is located at plus 25.69 and plus 39.72. So this is Starship number 3. Now, glyphs again. Lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the El Cupolos Galaxy. So if you're interested in this style of ship, you need to get to this galaxy. So William says, I'll take a field trip out there tomorrow and do some scouting. Nice. Let me know what you find. I wish I had more time to do this tonight, but I have to work on another piece of content. So, but yeah, if you guys are interested, this is a good-looking ship. It's all black with blue accents. Dragonfly, heavy wings, heavy dragonfly wings, skirt wings. Not bad-looking ship at all. Not bad at all.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Not bad at all. Okay. All right. So I think what we're going to do is let's go ahead and wrap it up here. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff and work on another piece of content for tonight. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a fun live stream. Didn't think I'd make it to a new galaxy today, but here we are. And what we're going to do is once we live stream No Man's Sky again, we're going to continue, I think, with this particular starship hunt. Unless, of course, I can find something better beforehand. So that being said, thank you guys so much for being here today. This was fun. We will do some more No Man's Sky, hopefully later on this week. Tomorrow is GTA 5 Online. Same bat time, same bat channel, so hopefully we'll see you guys here for that one. But until then, thank you guys so much for being here. Most importantly, thank you guys for being part of the best community that a content creator could ever ask for. I appreciate each and every one of you. So seriously, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys. And with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there, and I'll see you all next time. Let's make a restore point before we go anywhere. Always make a restore point. There we go. And I'll see you all next time. So everybody, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Oh, yes, before we go, everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is going to be streaming in about 2 hours. So you guys go over to his channel and show him some support. Definitely show him some support over there. But yeah, Guitar Guy 80, thank you for the information. If I get a chance to hop in, I'll definitely hop in and show some love, brother. But thanks for the info. Anyways, you guys stay safe, take care out there, and we'll see you all next time. Take care, guys.